Good evening, everybody. I don't know if you guys can see me here. Yes, you can. Today I'm live again. Yesterday I skipped because we had a lot of stuff left to finish that. I still have some, but the thing I'm going to cook today is basically I can freeze it and I can use it as I go, and that's the best part. Magda, one of my best Facebook friend, is basically has suggested me yesterday, and so hey Potao, how are you, buddy? Okay, so Magda suggested me. She is in holistic medicine and amazing energy healer, and basically amazing, good, very good person. If you go and check it out, you will find out how active she is to try to heal people and do stuff for them. So let's see if I can do this here on YouTube as well. There you go. I think it's ready, waiting for me, it says, and I should go live here now. Go live. There you go. So I'm also trying to do it on on my YouTube. So just bear with me. Oh gosh, there you go. I'm trying to type there, but I'm using this. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so let's see if I can stream this thing. Turning on. There you go. Saying waiting for me. I'm already here, so I don't know what else I need to do here. No. Okay, so let's do this. So before I start anything, I also write some blogs. And hey Magda, how are you? So I'm going to read one of my blogs. It's on sellwithin.wordpress.com. So the title of this thing is I Wasn't Alone. I summoned myself to obey my instincts, to be closest to me. I allowed myself to walk through darkness with autistic focus, to be humble and free. In this darkness I felt alone. While people passed me by, I couldn't realize, I couldn't see. I took some time to get used to darkness, and before I could appreciate these like-minded souls, I was blinded by the light of my destination again. In darkness, I felt alone. I just never realized. Either way, I just couldn't see. Did you pass me by? Did you see me? So focused in achieving, I could only see me. Thank you. So this was one of the writings I did about 4 years ago, I guess. And again, the next step is basically start with a little singing, bore and kill your ears. So I'm going to do a BG song, which is an old song. It's by Karaoke PH, I think Philippines. So let's do this. Come on guys, get in the mood, because I know you're about to cook with me. Hi Magda. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? How deep is your love? For cooking, that's it. So let's start cooking. Let me get my apron on. And yeah, I only sing a little bit so I can warm myself up a little. And as Gordon Ramsay said, turn your oven on. But right now I just have to show you what I'm doing. So today I'm making potato cutlets. We call it in Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, and in other different subcontinent, South Asian continent languages. Aloo. Aloo is potato, and tikki. Tikki is basically kabab kind of thing, which is flat like this. Okay. So this is what we do. So I pre-boiled my potatoes here. Hello, Bachi. How are you? Okay. So I pre-boiled my potatoes, and I don't have a masher, so I'm just going to peel this with my own hands, okay? Or maybe I'll just take a little knife, okay? Let's see, okay? And I'm going to empty this in here, and once I do that, basically I'm making, this is boiled, right? But I'm going to mash all these things, and I don't have a masher, so I'm just going to put that in my the bowl here, okay, so I can mash it with the, so it's already pre-boiled, okay. You can just start pre-boiling all these things in like for an hour or so. This way you are ready for this, right? And once I do that, I will mix all my spices in it. The ingredients are already there. Hello Gul Makai, how are you? The ingredients are already there, so no problem, okay. Oh, why did I stop this? Okay, so there you go. There, okay. So yeah, so yesterday was really funny. People enjoyed my post. It says, leftovers I had to eat. So I was eating those leftovers. And guys, we are in the times nobody could ever anticipate, except for the conspiracy theorists, that we're going to be having these kind of days soon enough. I've been listening to this since 10-15 years about having a virus which is going to try to annihilate the whole world, population reduction and all that. But you know what, the whole idea is, right now we are sitting at home, we are going on. Being stubborn. Okay, now slowly. There you go. While that happens, what I'll do is I'll show you what spices I know it's going to be very loud right now. So let's just do this faster, so we can just get it over with. I smashed it. Okay. As you can see right here. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what spices and stuff I'm going to add in this. Okay. Best part is because they're already boiled, you didn't have to worry about so many things here, right? So let's do this. Same, almost in Indian and Pakistani food, we almost use same spices, right? So this time, again, according to your taste, salt, okay, red chili pepper or cayenne pepper, garam masala, coriander, and cumin powder. Okay. No turmeric this time. No turmeric this time. Okay. Then you'll see what I'm gonna do. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna mix all this thing up again. Okay. In this. You can see this, right? Yeah. So it's very simple. Nothing to it. And the ones which are not mashed properly, just mash it again and mix this. Okay? That's very important. So, and even if there is a little chunk left, not a problem. What is this song? Okay, so Magda, are you cooking with me or just watching? And who's this? Wild Sound Festival. Hey buddy, how are you? Wild Sound Festival. So you, I think you are an actor and you make movies and stuff like that. There, I saw you, your, thing. Okay, so now I'm going to take onion. This is too big of an onion, so I'm going to take half of it, and I'm going to finely chop into square little pieces. Okay. Very small. Just like this. So we're not going to use much of all these things, but we're going to mix everything in it, okay? In our potato. So as you can see, it's almost look like Indian style of mashed potatoes so far, right? So yeah, it's almost like that. Okay? There. Okay, now I have these baby peas. Okay, so I'm not going to boil it because if I try to boil it, it's going to get so soft, it's going to get mushy. I'm just going to dump them in there too. Okay? So, and I'm going to take some cilantro. I'm going to chop it. And I'm going to turn my heat on to high heat. So these, once I'm going to mix all these, I'm going to add, I'm supposed to put tomato, so let's put tomato as well, okay? Again, don't overkill with all these vegetables and peas and stuff because then it will be hard for you to keep it together, right? It's going to burst. So just mix it enough, okay? And just put a little bit of everything so you can see everything in every, bite or every cutlet. Now we're going to make cutlets out of this. Okay, all the thing is done. Okay. Also, I forgot to put some ginger and garlic. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic. Okay? It's a little frozen, but guess what? Okay, so who's this? Magda is saying, my potatoes was not cooked, so boiling them now. Okay, no problem, thank you. Okay, it's very simple. As you can see, I'm just adding stuff in there, right? Now I'm going to take some oil. and I'm going to put them in there. Okay, so half a cup to 1 cup. Okay, enough, as you can see in there. Okay, here. Not in the fridge. I'm going to take 2 eggs and I'm going to beat them so that I can use that basically as layers on the potato cutlets. So last time I didn't remember what did you call the whisk, right? This tool is called whisk, right? So who's this? Carlos, how are you? Okay, so I'm going to whisk it while my oil is heating up. Okay, this is just so that I can stick the breadcrumbs over on top of the cutlets. Okay, nothing. Okay, I think my YouTube has stopped again. Yeah. Let me just go back. There you go. Okay, so I beat this like this while my oil is getting done. I'm going to clean this crap out of here. Put onions back where they're supposed to go. Okay. All the spices where they're supposed to go. There you go. Dump whatever is left here. I hope everyone is safe and sound. Everyone, hey, Mortgage Group Canada. Alright. Glad to see you guys. Guys, I'm also in mortgages. I know you guys are doing a lot of refinancing nowadays. It's the season for refinancing since the rates are down. But I also know how the real estate, because I'm a real estate broker of record and owner of my own company. I also know how this market is going to go a little down first before all the COVID virus and all those things is going to, it's a global effect. It's not just Canada. I've read a lot of articles regarding how the corona effect is killing the unshakable market of Canadian real estate, which was supposedly we thought of unbreakable and blah blah blah. The people who wrote those articles, they need to understand that this is not just Canadian effect here, right? Who's this? Fahim, how are you, Fahim? Okay, this effect is all over the world. So if we don't see this kind of sales, down. Oh, I forgot to tell you that I also have to add some coriander, green chili peppers, and the mix of mint. Okay, so this frozen stuff is that, and I'm going to use it in something else as well. So this is how it looks like once it's mashed. So it's mashed potato. Whoa! It's mashed potato with Indian spices. I think something just fell off. Sorry, guys. Okay. Can you see it now? Okay. This is done. I need my breadcrumbs. Take my breadcrumbs out. On a flat plate. Like that. Okay. Now, with your hand, make a ball first of this. Okay. Make a big ball like this. Then, I don't know if I need to tell you how to make these things, but well, there. Okay. There. Now, I'm going to dip this in the egg, which I battered, basically, right? And then I'm going to put that like this, okay, like this, in my breadcrumbs, like this, right? So see how it has a smooth topping on it now, right? Look at this. This, okay, it has just like anything you bread, right? So egg all the way. Now I'm going to turn this thing on a low heat so that it cooks to golden brown. Okay, I'm going to do this one at a time. Round ball. Round ball. Okay. And deep frying it. Or pan frying it actually, not deep frying it. Okay. Do this. Okay. Put a lot of egg generously. Okay. Make sure this is all the way everywhere. All the breadcrumbs are everywhere on this thing. Okay. So that when you're making it, there you go. Another one. Okay. Another one. Round ball. Okay. Again. Nothing, no rocket science to these things, is there? Oh, my. Hello, Jamila. Can I bake? Yes, Jamila. You can bake instead of frying it. It's all up to you. Just make sure that if you're going to bake them, then you add the oil in it. Okay, mix the oil in your mashed potatoes with Indian spices. Okay, that's what the magic would be. Okay, don't put, otherwise it's going to get very dry and you will not like it. Okay. So, but you know what they say, no problem. You know what they say, there's no better taste than frying, but then there is no, what are you chopping? I was chopping the mixture of mint, coriander, or sorry, cilantro and peppers. Okay, that's what I was chopping. And I also added whole leaves, fresh leaves of cilantro as well. Okay, so this is for Magda. Okay, Magda asked me that question, so I just answered her. Okay, it's such a simple thing. Okay, you can't go wrong with these things. The best part is, okay, look. Oh, I rushed. I did one without breading. So take it out. Sorry about that. I got carried away. Okay, so that's the best part about being live. To have these, what you call the bloopers, right? Otherwise, what's the point in doing anything without fun? Okay, so basically, this is what I do, right? Now, I'm not going to make all of it. I'm going to make later. I'm not going to bread all of them when I can, and then I can freeze them. So once I make all these patties, let me see. What I'll do is, I'm going to make these basically cutlets. Okay, I'm going to make these cutlets. Hello, Sana. I'm going to make these cutlets. Okay, and I'm going to bread them, but then I'm not going to cook them today because again I end up having a lot of food and then it's not good to waste the food, so I can't cook. So I'm just going to take them, start putting them here and freeze them, and you can use this as your sandwich, make it in between the buns or anything, or a burger, vegetarian burger. It tastes really good, right? So I'm going to take the next one. Okay. There you go. I'm breading these. Okay. So there you go. Okay. There you go. Keep doing that while that's getting done. So the whole idea is the breadcrumbs has to be, who's this? Soherta Kovac. Is that how you pronounce it? Surita Kovac or Kovac. Is that high? I want to wave, but my hands are all dirty right now. So I'll wave at you later, but I said hi to you. So you saw what I did, right? So I'm going to recap this recipe, right? What we are doing is, we are making Indian, Pakistani, Punjabi, all these potato cutlets, or in Urdu, in Hindi, in Punjabi, we call it Aloo Tikki. Tikki is cutlets, aloo is potato. Okay? So this can be used, you can eat these with what do you call that? Toast. You can eat these with chapati, roti. You can eat it any way you like. You can eat them as snacks. You can eat them as dinner, as breakfast. You know, instead of having what do you call them? Okay. So I'm done with that because I have to make something else. Okay. So the key ingredient. How do you eat? What do you do with that? Let me see first if it's one side golden brown, almost. So make sure that you flip them, okay? You flip this because it needs to be done on the other side as well, right? So in Urdu we also call this kabab, okay? So I'm going to use this later. I'm going to push all this thingamajigger somewhere else, okay? Because I have to make something else as well. Okay, this is getting dirty here and I keep like this. So let's clean this up first. Okay, there you go. Okay, while it's getting golden brown, I need to show you something. So this is called mint coriander chutney. Okay, so this has green peppers, coriander, and cilantro in it. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that in there. Okay, all of this. Okay, this is the key ingredient for all this. If you want, you can put garlic as well. So let's put some garlic. Okay, you don't have to. Put some, squeeze this lime in there. Okay, this is going to be on top of when you're doing. Who's that? Sunita Sharma. How are you, Sunita Sharma? Are you that Indian Bollywood actress? Okay, so I can't say hi because my hands are dirty. Okay, these are just home cooked things, right? So these are getting done, okay? My thing is I want to try to make everything in half an hour. Now, I have something called, okay, amchur or mango peels, right? These are dried mango peels. I'm going to put them in there too. This will give you some tangy flavor. You're going to die for it. This is what you put on top of these cutlets. Guys, cover your ears because it's going to be very loud. Oh, I have to definitely add some water, okay? So you can see how much water I've added. If you want, you can add some more, but this would suffice right now. And this is what I'm doing. In back home, we have something called silbata grinder, hand grinder. So it's this big rock with another small rock, and we go like this over it. Okay? Well, thanks for technology. We don't have to do this anymore. Say whoever has used it, raise your hand or say yes, I have used it. Come on, I want to see how many people have used it. No one? Let's see. Oh, yes. No, it's not going to be good enough. So I'm going to dump this thing. Oh, there it is. I got it. There you go. Can you guys see this green thing or not? Oh yeah. Okay. I make it little runny because I like it that way. Okay. You don't have to make this little runny like this, but I like it. Okay. So almost getting done. Look how perfect golden brown this is. Okay. Look. Okay. There you go. Look at this. Okay. So I cook this slowly for about 5 minutes on low heats from both sides, and then I turn it on a high heat. Okay, that's very important to do that. Okay, let's see. So while that is getting done on high heat, I can just clean. I hear the drums echoing tonight, but the hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. Her moonlit wings reflect the stars. Something like that. I don't remember the song. So I'm going to recap. Okay, boil your. Okay, who's this? Joe Madhvi. How are you, Joe? Sunita Sharma. Hi. Now I can, because I clean my hands, wash my hands. I can touch these things. Okay, so first I took 4 to 6 medium to large potatoes, depending on how many people you're trying to serve, right? And then I boil them for an hour. Once they are done, I drain them, I cool them off, I smash them like mashed potato in this thing, right? Then I mixed all my spices, namely onions, no, spices first, okay? So red chili peppers, okay, salt, coriander, cumin, I said salt already, right? And some garam masala. Okay, when I put all those things, then I chop onions into fine little cube pieces. I added some cilantro. I added the same garlic and ginger in it, and I also added peas. Okay. Usually, what you do is, if you have frozen peas, you boil them. But because I have the fresh baby peas, I just peel them off because they are so soft. If you try to boil them, it's going to get very mushy, right? So you don't want that, right? So that's one. Then the next thing is I mix everything in there and made this. Okay, made this mashed potato with onion and tomatoes as well, right? You can see all the mixture of everything. Then what I did was I beat 2 eggs in there. I have my breadcrumbs here. I made a. I'm going to show you. Okay, just show you right here. 2 are left, so I might as well do it. Okay, I made a ball like this. Okay, made a ball like this. Put it like that. Dip it in the eggs. Breadcrumbs. So basically, these are breaded, right? And because I'm gluten free, I'm using gluten free. You can use your breadcrumbs you want, okay? Doesn't matter. But that just gives a very good hold onto your cutlet, right? Okay, I'm not going to make them, all of them, as I said. I'm not going to fry them like this, pan fry them. Okay, so they are done. Okay. Now, when I'll show you the finished product, you'll be like, yummy. Okay. This is the color you're looking for. This is the color, golden brown, golden brown. This is the color you're looking for. Okay. Hello, friends. Looks like you are cooking potato cutlets. Yes, sir. Sure am. Okay. So this is what I'm doing, right? So it's almost done. Okay. Now, you know what? While this is happening, I'm just going to do the last one so that I can get these dishes done. Okay, get it over with. Then I made some chutney, the green chutney. Green chutney is very simple to make, very easy to make. There again, this is not a rocket science. Chutney making is not a rocket science. You take fresh cilantro, fresh mint, fresh green chili peppers, okay? and then you put some, if you can, lime or lemon, and if you want to put some garlic, sure, okay, no problem. Okay, you can put the garlic as well. Once you get all those things done, you mix it, and then I also took mango. It's called amchur. This is the whole amchur. You can get the powdery stuff as well. You put all this together in the grinder. You beat the shit out of this till you get this green chutney like this. Okay, for taste. Oh yeah. The other thing you can put is salt and pepper. I try to avoid putting salt because I already have enough salt in these things, right? So guys, this was today's stuff, and let me see if I can display this here. No escape from reality. Open your heart, look up to the sky and see. Okay. You can serve this with salad or kachumber, what we call. Okay. So what I'll do is, I'm going to wash my thing right here. Okay. Finely, sliced or chopped onions. Fine, very fine. Okay. Very fine. So that when you take a bite of these onions, it just melts in your mouth. That's the whole idea of these finely shredded or sliced or chopped onions. Okay, longer. The longer they are, okay. See how finely these are. You can almost see through these. Okay, this is how fine they are. Okay. Any questions, guys? Any questions so far? What should I cook tomorrow? Anyone? Any suggestion? Qureshi bhai? There you go. Okay. I'm done with everything else. There is nothing else to do. Magda, do you have any question so far? How's it going so far in the cooking? Red lentils. Oh, red lentils. Do you mean mung lentils or do you mean the red masoor lentils? Again, I'm going to soak this so that it's, you know how it burns your eyes. I'm going to soak this and then I'm going to also squeeze some lime in this so that it takes all this, you know, eye burning sensation out of this. That's the best way to cut this eye burning out of this. Okay? This and then a little bit of salt. The other thing you should do, okay, now that I have all these things here, hold on just 1 second please, okay? So, there you go. There you go. All these darn things before it gets on my nerves. Right? Jean-Marie Grand, the Grand. Ça va? Other thing I want to make is raita. I don't know how many people know how to make raita. All these three things go together. Chutney, cutlets, raita and kachumber. Okay, so I'm going to make some raita. It's so simple to make. I know I've gone overboard my time. But guys, it's worth it. So I already have a little bit of it left. So I'm just going to use this, okay? Salt. Coriander, okay? The coriander, now what I'm going to do with coriander is I'm going to roast this coriander. Since this one is already hot, I'm going to take about 1 tablespoon of coriander and I'm going to roast it. Okay? I can use cilantro, green peppers and mint mix chutney in this, but you know what, I'm going to keep it separate and I'm going to make this raita separate. Okay? So it's going to start, giving you this aromatic, beautiful smell or fragrance, and that's when it's going to be done. Okay, so you are again roasting this golden brown. Golden brown. Okay, don't burn it. Okay, you burn it, you're not going to have the taste in there except for bitterness. Oh yeah. Keep looking, keep watching, okay? If you want, you can do something else, right? Okay? You can just go a little bit like this, smash it. The leaves will, the seeds will open, and it's also going to give you a amazing smell as well. Oh yeah. Pour that in. Where's my spatula? Mix it. Oh yeah. Damn, I am good. I am awesome. Can anyone tell me that? They are awesome? And I am awesome? I'm going to dump this kachumber thingy in here. Watch this. Now dry this. Please don't beat the shit out of this yogurt, because otherwise it gets too watery or too runny. That's not yogurt. The things you see in Indian, Pakistani restaurants, they are runny. That's not yogurt. Yogurt is supposed to be thick, creamy, okay, and tasty. That's what I make. Okay, it has to be. It's almost like salad dressing you make. So you can use this as salad dressing as well, actually. Now, lot of noise, right? Now, the last thing I want to do is to make my paratha. So you can use this with naan, or you can use with paratha. I'm going to make a paratha. Paratha is nothing but a fried pita bread, or fried naan, or fried chapati or roti, right? So I'm just going to make this. Okay. I have half left as well. So, can you see it? Nothing fancy, everything simple. Okay, while my chapati is happening, I am going to wash more dishes, get it done. Jamila, do you have any questions regarding this, or you're set, you're good to go? Any questions? I think she's left. Maika, I'll see if I have that dal and then I'll cook. So I drain the water in this kachumber. squeeze my things here. Okay. So this is a lot of carb, guys. Understand that. So if you want to eat 2, that's fine. If you don't want to eat 2, that's fine too. I want 2. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Over and out. Till tomorrow. Adios amigos. Adios. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.